it's Marianne, the Frugal Chef. Let's make some stuffing today. I want to make some stuffing with some sausage in it. So let me show you how to do this. So let's make our stuffing. For the stuffing, I bought a small loaf of seeded whole grain bread. You can buy any bread you want. I like that one for my stuffing, okay? So I cut it into small cubes like this, and then what I did is I dried it up in the oven. I heated the oven at 375, and I put these in for about 15 minutes. 7.5 minutes, flip them, another 7.5 minutes. The purpose was to dry out the bread. I didn't want to toast it, okay? So all I'm going to do now is put these pieces of dry bread into a big bowl, okay? Okay, so the next step, we're going to melt 4 tablespoons of butter in a big skillet, okay? Okay, now that this is melted, I am adding a large yellow onion, which I have chopped very finely, okay? It's very small dice, and I'm adding 2 celery stalks with the same thing. I diced them very small, very small. And let this cook for a couple minutes. Alright, so I cooked this for a couple minutes. Now I'm going to add a pound of ground Italian sausage. I'm using mild sweet sausage, okay? If you want to use spicy, that's fine, but I am using mild here. So I'm just going to let this cook. So this is cooked. The sausage is cooked through. I mixed it with the onion and the celery. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of thyme leaves and 1 teaspoon of sage leaves chopped, okay? The thyme, I just removed it from the stems. The sage I chopped. This is about 5 leaves of sage. I also have 1 teaspoon of cayenne, which is absolutely and completely optional. I like to add a little zing to my food. You don't have to, okay? So you can or you cannot add that. So I'm just going to add this to my sausage mixture, and I'm just going to let this cook for a couple minutes until I can smell the herbs, okay? Okay guys, this is ready. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all this sausage to my bread inside my bowl. So let me do that and I'll be right back. I added the sausage and the onions and the celery to the bread, okay? To this, I am going to add 3/4 cup of finely chopped walnuts, okay? And a small Granny Smith apple, which I also diced small. All right, we're going to mix that. Now I'm going to add 2.5 cups of chicken broth with 1 egg. I whisked in an egg in here, okay, a large egg. So I'm just going to add this to my bread mixture and mix it well. Alright, so I'm going to mix this really well, and then I'm going to put it in a buttered oven-proof dish. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it with foil, and I'm going to leave it in the refrigerator for an hour. The purpose of that is I want the breadcrumbs to really soak. Then when we put it in the oven, the top is going to be nice and crunchy, and the inside is going to be nice and moist. So that's why I'm going to put it in the fridge for an hour. After that, guys, I'm going to put it in an oven at 375 for 30 minutes covered with foil, and then I'm going to uncover it and cook it for another 30 minutes. Total of 1 hour at 375. So I will be back in 2 hours. Okay, my friends, check it out. The stuffing is ready. Isn't it beautiful? It's nice and crusty on top. It smells heavenly, and it's nice and moist in the middle. Of course, you could have put this inside the turkey if you wanted to. Just make sure you adjust your times for cooking the bird, okay? But here you go. Bon appetit from thefrugalchef.com. Come on over and visit us. We have all kinds of good, beautiful, delicious frugal recipes that are not on video. See you soon.